type of PDF works if it has all the, usually brochures have very good quality images, right? So those are not working now because we're not applying any OCR or anything like that. It is just a text extraction and then text identification and all of that. Okay, so we will either upload the PDF. Ma'am. Yeah, please, please. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I wanted to request you, ma'am, that tomorrow if we can have principal sir and any other placement coordinator, usually the main stakeholders of the college, right? Because I thought of explaining a business model for any institute, education institute, wherein all these stakeholders can come together and then build a nice tool like how we're gonna show tomorrow, which I just discussed sometime ago. Yeah, I will convey. Sure, ma'am, sure. So I'll just finish explaining this. Once sir comes, I'll again repeat it. Okay. So basically, as a student, you guys have access to either a brochure if you have gone to any college, especially the hard copy they might give you, right? Or let's say they give you a soft copy as well. And then you also have an access to the URL. So this tool basically what it does is it takes the brochure PDF as an input, or it also takes the URL. Okay, and then once you upload this, it will go to phase 2. Okay, so here I want to highlight one particular point to the online and offline participants, that until now we have just dealt with one page, correct? We have just ran one particular Python file, and then what we did, we just have one instance or one port dedicated. Usually in Streamlit, if you run in local system, if you run, the port number dedicated is which one? 8000. Some of you it might be 8000. For me, it is showing 8501. Okay, it basically starts with 8 only. Okay, then we will go to the next tab. Okay, so what we will do here is we will extract the data from the respective material which we have chosen, either PDF or a URL. Then we will convert it. So for example, there might be some rural students, right, whose parents would not have any idea about English language, correct? So what we have specified as a button here is, a facility here is, we will translate the extracted data into Hindi, Kannada, Malayalam. I think you can add any language, but for now we have just included these basic down south languages. Okay, and Hindi being the kind of a general language which is spoken across everywhere. Okay, so and then once it is converted, the whole text is been converted, and you can copy paste also somewhere. So what we'll do, let's say we have converted into Kannada. Okay, we will copy it, and then I will go to this page. So this page, what it does is paste college browser or extract some information. So I will paste the code here, extracted data about the admission and all of that, and then I will enter some of the details, because this we are providing it indirectly to the admission team as well. Okay, let me tell you that. So let's say I put my name Abhilash at gmail.com, and then I'm interested in maybe MBA, right? And then once this is done, I have to copy paste my OpenAI key. Only after copy pasting the OpenAI key, there will be a button which would say, submit or generate or something like that. Okay. Then, so this is the student part, wherein he is extracting the data, converting it into a respective language, and then using the next set of page to share some details so that the admission team can call them. This is the usual process which is followed currently. Correct. I'm not sure what kind of analytics they follow behind to capture all these details. Okay. Now what we are doing here is, for the admission team, we are creating a dashboard. Okay. What we are doing is, we are filtering by the queries. For example, the courses. Okay. Some students, let's say from among 10, 5 have queried for CSE and 5 have queried for ECE. Okay. So here you can filter the whole dashboard, and you can visualize the whole data here. So we'll select the course here, and then the date as well. So you want to select by a specific week or something, or until that date, then you can get all these details. So see, I have tried some of the aspects already, which is already there in the database. This is my database basically. That is why it is still there. Okay.
So it has some timestamp, name, email, course, question, answer, all of that. Okay. Now, what can come down? What admission people can do is seeing this metric, they can understand that which course is going on a trend, right? And which course is going low. Okay. And what are the concerns of the user? So basically, in the previous page, can you go to the previous page? So here it is not just entering the values. You will have a chatbot, and chatbot will start asking you questions, and these questions are indirectly stored in a database which will be available to the admission team. So imagine, you are basically interacting with the student, collecting all the feedback, and then refining or tuning your the whole admission process. Okay, so maybe in the next set of admissions process, if this is applied, we should see how much of it is advantage and not so working as well, because I'm definitely sure none of the college would have tried something like this for the admissions.
Sir, is this attached to the website of the college?
Yeah, you can attach it, sir. So currently we are showing it in our system. We can deploy this whole thing on the cloud.
How is it different from our
Yeah.
they collect the data from the
Okay.
we can have a different categories like filters,
Mm-hmm.
the engineering, age group,
Mm-hmm.
and the rural, etc. We have some parameters to base.
Okay.
We collect the leads from that.
Right.
How it is different from that?
Uh, I'm not sure, sir, how different, because definitely there it would be AI but not Gen AI. Okay. So and there you might have to go with whatever Facebook provides you. Correct. But here you can customize. You can collect maybe their interest, right? Maybe their and also store their files. For example, SLC marks card and whatever marks card from here itself, and then store it somewhere without any cost. And whatever cost that you are paying is for yourself, but not to the any IT team or a separate page like Facebook, because Facebook comes with some money only, right? It wouldn't be any free or some or free cost. So yes, sir. So basically, I'm giving you a direction or an idea, you can say. But if this been worked a little more advanced way, then it's going to be a bomb project for sure. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Uh huh. Uh huh. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes. So yeah, sorry, complete. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So oh, okay. So, ma'am, could you please repeat your name? Suma, ma'am. So, online participants, just because the range of the mic, you might have not heard the question that ma'am is saying. So, what ma'am is saying is nowadays, some of the colleges they follow this particular procedure, and what is that is, let's say if a student is or a parents when they visit a particular website, they will have certain section like this, collecting the name, the interested course, phone number, email ID, and then you will have a button saying that call us back or fix an appointment, something like that, right? So this is there in, I think, almost every other service-based, website, correct? But once you provide that, you are going one step further as well, correct, ma'am? So you are not just collecting the data. And to answer your question, wherein I would have contacted 1 year back, but I might want the seat for my child maybe in the next year. I'm just doing some research for my child. Correct. So will Denia remember that last year going to map called me, so I have to check her back? Yeah. So this is called we call it as trigger based events. Like we still have some requests. So in IT process, business process, the call what do they call tech process, right? So what do they do is they will have two types of tickets. One ticket is which is already attended. Another ticket is which is not attended. Which is not attended due to maybe you would have said we want seat in the next year, so that they will update the status there saying that next year so and so date. One sir. So let me finish the question to you. So and so date they might need a reminder. So automatically once we enter the date by the or you just respond back to the sheet or the form like this, and then Generative will remember and then get back to you. So only thing is you need to add that functionality or capability, but otherwise there is nothing that Generative can do for you. Okay. Yeah. So, good morning, sir. Welcome to this day 3 of session. So, so we are discussing an important tool, maybe, and you are at the right time, I should say. So, what we are discussing here is uh, we are basically have designed a GenA application where the input will be the college browser, okay, or there is another type of input which is a URL. I think you have pdit.com/admissions. That is the URL that you are maintaining in your website. So once we give that, what happens is here some data extraction would happen. It would basically extract the whole data and then put it in a text block. Okay. And below that, we are giving a button to translate this particular text. Why? Because there are some parents who are from rural based and they might not know which course is given or offered by the college. Maybe if you are uploading some fee structure details, then that can also get converted into the regional language, and then it can give them the details. So for that purpose, we are also including a translate button. So once we have this extracted content copied, we will come and copy paste here, which is for the chatbot. So basically, chatbot wants to understand where are you coming from, what is your query type, background. So we will paste it here, and then let's say I will enter my student name, which is like Abhilash, Abhilash@gmail.com. Then interested program might be computer science or information science engineering. And then once I give this here, I should copy my OpenAI key. Okay. Once I copy that here, there'll be a button which will activate, which is called as chatbot icon. Basically, chatbot section will get activated. Then it will start asking you, what is your query? What do you want to know? Is it about any specific course or the course that you are already asked us? So all those questions you can ask. So this is on the student side. So while student is using the first page and the second page, meanwhile the admission team, what they are doing is they are tracking all this data. So that tracking we have dedicated here on the dashboard page. So uh, wherein we are filtering the whole dashboard in terms of the course and in terms of the date as well, date range as well. So for example, you might want to know all the searches until till date. Then it will give you and based on the course. Okay, if you come down, so these are the current some of the samples that we have tried out and then storing it as a mimicking them as a database. Okay, then if we come down, we also have some key metrics which would say that there were 7 leads totally, and then 4 were unique courses, and 7 is were the total 7 questions. So these are the questions that were asked in the chatbot, right? So this is the overall flow wherein we are interconnecting students plus the admission team. Students are getting benefited with the information that you have to specify without calling you all, without you guys interacting with them, but then still collect the data and provide some information for you. And admission team is also getting benefited with such uh, analytical based data, you can say, which is very crucial for the admission process. Now, while I was explaining this, ma'am asked me a question. Sir, this process though we already follow. Some of the websites we already follow, wherein these aspects like name, email address, interested program, and you might have also asked phone number, and you might have a button here which says call us back or fix an appointment, so that admission team will call back and then discuss what are the queries from that parents or the student, right? So what I was saying, and sir also said that we also use Facebook analytics to do this, but I'm sure you might be paying for some sort of money, right? So if you compare OpenAI's payment and then the Facebook payment, there will be like various like there'll be a huge range. Okay, you might be paying probably thousands or lakhs together there, but here you just have to load with some maybe a $50 or $100 just to make sure that you it is up and running every time. Okay, now what I gonna do is let me just demonstrate now. So I'll upload a brochure which I have got it from your website itself. So let me just show you. So it has extracted the this data. Civil engineering 30 seats, mechanical engineering 60 seats. All of this information is from your website, by the way. I did not create anything. Okay, and it has got extracted. And once it's extracted, I am converting into certain language. So I've currently fixed some basic languages. Okay, so let me fix as Kannada, and then the whole content has been converted into Kannada. Okay, like Praudadevaraya Institute of Technology, PDIT ಬಗ್ಗೆ 1997 ರಲ್ಲಿ, and so on. Okay, then you can also download this particular translated data into a PDF. Okay, now we can also improve this. How? Can you guys tell me? Voice, correct? So what you can do is you can add a text to audio button which will talk about or just prompt whatever is there in this extracted content, which will be easier for your parents to much more, like it is like feasibility, right? You're improving the user experience there. You're not making them to again read. Instead, you just give the phone and then amma kelama andre she will. Okay, then I'll enter my name. Email address is avi@gmail.com. The interested program is, let's say, civil engineering. Okay, so now as you see, I need to also enter my OpenAI key. So let me go there. So once I enter the OpenAI key and I click somewhere outside, the chatbot appears. Okay, so now it says ask your admission related question. So let me ask, does PDIT offer civil engineering course? Ask chatbot. Let's see what it is. Yes, PDIT offers a civil engineering course with 30 seats. So what we can do is, of course, there will be a marketing team which will design the whole content of the admission page, correct? So now you can make it suitable in such a way that you provide such kind of, questions or basic questions, which you can give them as an option here, suggestions, so that you have the content ready already in your web page, and then it can extract, and then there will be no gap between the extracted data plus the question which user is asking. Correct. So this way you can coordinate or sync the data versus what you want the generator to answer or the user to answer. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So if you go to ChatGPT now, the home page, you'll already have some suggestions. Should I surprise you? What do you want me to do? All those buttons, right? So likewise, you can say civil engineering, CSC engineering with some questions, and then automatically you are basically restricting the students to not to explore much on the chatbot, and then avoiding the load on your system also, but with a directed approach, right? So I think this could be a fantastic tool. So this is one example. Now what I'm going to do, I'll go back to this tool. Okay. So now what I have to, let me refresh this. So now earlier there were 7 leads, right? Now it is turned down to 8. And then there are unique 5 courses and then total are 8 questions. So as you see, I just entered the last record. So it's going to record with the time and the date as well. Okay. With the email ID, civil engineering, my question, and then my answer as well. So further, what you all can do is you can take this data, use GenAI again, and then see what are the most interest on the which course, like which course is getting most attraction, and which course is getting medium attraction, which course is getting not at all an attraction, so that you can improve some maybe fees deduction or some offers, just like how e-com works, right? And then improve some sort of maybe some schemes, right? And then grab the admission process and make them attractive towards your college at the end of the day. So this is what we have planned, and then probably giving you a light that what you can do in terms of student plus admission process. But definitely there are one-on-one ideas which you can build on this tool, sir, and make it a popular tool for your college itself. Sorry, sir.
How to reach the customers?
So currently you might be reaching through phones, or they might come to your college and inquire, correct? And one more thing is you might post it on some social media platforms about the admission process and all of that, right? Okay.
Making phone call,
Uh-huh.
making advertisements are also not. Give some other method which can reach all the customers. They should come to know that PDIT is existing. Admissions are going on.
Mhm.
Whether they take admission, whether they show interest or the secondary, at least they should have that information in their mobile.
Right.
For that, what I do.
So usually we call it as
ಹೆಂಗಾಗುತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟಿವಿ ಆಡ್ ನೋಡಿ 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 ಈ ಟಿವಿ ಆಡ್ ತಗೊಂತೀವೋ ಬಿಡ್ತೀವೋ ಆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಅದು. ಬಟ್ ಅದು ನೋಡ್ತಾ 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 ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ತಲೆ ಕೂತ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ.
ರೈಟ್.
ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ?
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್.
ಈಗ ನಾವು ವಾಷಿಂಗ್ ಮಿಷಿನ್ ಸರ್ಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಲ್ ಅಂತೀವಿ, ಬೇರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ತಿರ್ಗಾಮ್ರಿಗೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನೋಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ ತಲೆಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಈಗ ಅವ್ರ ತಲೆ ಬರೀ PDIT ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು?
Yeah. So if you ask me, based on my knowledge, what I would say is
students.
Okay.
ನಾನು ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಅಡ್ವರ್ಟೈಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿ, ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಅಡ್ವರ್ಟೈಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡ್ಲಿ, ಈ ಪೇಪರ್ ಆಡ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ 10% will not see that.
Yeah.
Nowadays nobody reads the paper. ಪೇಪರ್ ಒಂದು ಪಾಂಪ್ಲೆಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಡಸ್ಟ್ಬಿನ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ.
Yeah.
ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ನೋಡ್ತಾರ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಬಿಗ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್. ಅದು ಅಗೇನ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಯು cannot continuously, you cannot do that because it's very costly.
Yeah.
ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಈ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ, ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವಿ ಟ್ರೈಡ್. ಬಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ವಿ.
Okay.
How many people listen? ಜನರ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ಲಿ ದೇ ಫರ್ಗೆಟ್ ಇಟ್. ಬಟ್ ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ನೀಡ್, ಅವನಿಗೆ ಅದು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಅಡ್ವರ್ಟೈಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ನನ್ನ ಅನಲೈಸಿಸ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ರೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದಿ ರಿಯಲ್ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್. ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ಮೈ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ PUC ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್, ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ವಾಸ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ದಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್, ಈಸ್ ಮೈ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಯಾರಿಗೋ ರೀಚ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ ರೀಚ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಓಪನ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ರೀಚ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಳ್ಬಿಡ್ಸ್ಕೊಂತ. ಈಗ ಮೈ ಸನ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿಂಗ್ PUC, ನಾನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಡ್ವರ್ಟೈಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ತಿಳ್ಕಿಡ್ಸಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. Because already has passed PUC. He's in some course. But real customers will reach ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಈಗ ನಾವು ರಿಯಲ್ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ ಓಪನ್ ಇದ್ದು 1000 ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸ್ ಬೇಡಾದವ್ರು ಇದ್ರೆ, 1000 ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸ್ ತೆಗಿಕಿಡ್ಸಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋ ಕಸ್ಟಮರಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಆಡ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ರೀಚ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಅದೇನು ರೈಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ.
So that's what, sir, what I can think
based
on explanation.
Solution ಇದೆ. ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಇಡೀ ಆಲ್ ಓವರ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ನಂಬರ್ ತಗೊಂತೀವಿ, ಅದನ್ನ ವಾಟ್ಸ್ಆಪ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಆ ವಾಟ್ಸ್ಆಪ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮೂಲಕ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಈ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಪುಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಆಪ್, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡು ಆಲ್ ದಿಸ್, ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ.
Okay.
Still we are not able to reach the.
But I think you all might be doing a manual process, right, on that calling, WhatsApp message ಕಳಿಸೋದು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ. It might be a manual process, right?
Manual process ಅದು success ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ.
Yeah. But you can automate this whole process. What I'm saying, you don't have to hire a person.
Manual process success ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಎದಕ್ಕೂ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ so many reasons are. ಈಗ ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು 100 ಹುಡುಗರು ನನಗೆ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ನನಗೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ.
Yeah.
Why I should call him? Because it is not my personal business.
Right.
Somebody is paying salary for me. Why I should bother whether he comes or not to the college? It is human tendency. ಅದಲ್ವಾ? ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನಮ್ ಫೋರ್ಸಿಗೆ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವನೇನಾದ್ರು ಬೈ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇವರು ಫ್ರಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಪದೇ ಪದೇ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇರಿಟೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹೆಂಗ್ ಲೋನ್ ಕೊಡೋರು ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ನವರು ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಫೋನ್ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ವ್ಯಾನಿಶ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಇದರಿಂದ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ.
Okay.
You give me some other better idea where you can attract the people.
So, like to support your question, like I have one idea. Okay, like as you said, like if you are targeting some engineering student, right? That means like that student should be only like the pass out of PU, right? So what we can do is like we can put this in a server. We'll put in server, okay, and then we'll have some AI agent. So that what they can do is like, because in that will fetch the news, okay. If they say like if they say like their result is tomorrow, okay, that PU result is tomorrow, so that it can go through that news and it can find out what is the best solution, like what is the trending thing, and so based on that they can send an email trigger to student. So because if my result is today, and if I get some kind of notification, then suddenly I visit, right? Because I might be in doubt, like what should I study, where should I go? So that's the reason I think based on all the tracking of news and all, then it can be efficient, I think.
The automatic or ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ.
Sir, you can't understand Kannada.
Will it reach to all the stakeholders automatically?
So for that,
how to reach them? That is a big question. One thing is manually, you through phone call or to if you approach them, will be under weakness side. They will start bargaining things. Now phone ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
Okay.
And that would not happen. Our app should reach to them without making any calls or our conversation.
Okay.
We should reach whether they take interest or that to reach us, that secondary. But we should reach everybody. Although repeatedly should reach. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಐಡಿಯಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? Is there any such idea to reach our customers without any voice conversations, without any text? Is it possible to reach them through any software?
For all these solutions.
That is better option. That you can try once. So
Yes,
many AI apps are there now that you can. After that, queries and we are reaching them. That is our part. But only first step is we should reach them with our advertisement, without our manual conversation, manual efforts.
Definitely, sir. There might be a route. I'm sure because GenAI is used to minimize the labor force, right, and also minimize the daily iterative task that you do. So I'm sure there might be a solution. Just that we are not from this background where people communication and all of that through the business communications, right? Maybe we are a little hesitated, but definitely we will also think about this. Maybe by end of this FDP, we find a solution, then definitely we can discuss and work together, right? And yeah, we can build on this idea. But usually what happens is any college you take, they will try contacting or being on social media in every platform through LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram,
They'll make a phone call,
web page.
they'll send an mail,
Yeah.
they'll get all process. Most of them are doing.
Yes.
We are also doing.
Yes. Yeah. Like,
even they're reaching villages also.
Look at the break.
Even they go to the every corner. I'll tell you, Hospet, 220 schools are there. 221 schools are there. Hospet itself. Around 15 PU colleges are there.
Yeah.
When you take this Vijayanagar district, you can have more than 10,000 schools are there. PU college
Hello everyone. Welcome back to the session after a small break. Hope you guys had a nice tea or some perhaps some nice snacks. So let me do some basic checks first. Online participants, could you please again respond back if I'm audible? Sorry for this frustration or embarrassment every time I ask you guys, but I should make sure that if you guys can hear me or not. So could you please say a yes, send a yes in the chat or a thumbs up so that we can get started. Hi students, sorry, hi participants. Could you please send a yes if you are able to hear me without any glitch? Can you please send a yes, please, so that we can get started? Okay. Thank you, Professor. Thank you so much. All right. So let's get started with the next segment. So until last session, previous one, what we saw is we built a kind of, or we discussed an idea which can be a good tool for the admission purpose, which is between a student and a admission team from the college. So now what we will do is, again, this is considering the feedback which you all have given, both considering offline and online. So what we thought is we will give you some simple GenAI applications to implement. Okay, this going to be the first one, and we're going to call this category or activity as reverse building. Okay, this is what we also follow in IT, especially when we build a proof of concepts. We also call it as POCs. That is, in order to sell an idea to the respective clients, what we do is we create a POC with some dummy data and design the overall UI, have the dummy data, and then show the tool when they come for the client visit. Okay, so this is the approach we follow. Now that is where we follow the reverse building. But here, what we're going to do is we're going to make use of the chatbot. Okay, we're gonna not going to write the line by line code here. We will, whatever concerns are there, we will keep chatbot as an helper here. Okay, and then this is our structure that needs to be on the output page. Okay, so let me talk about this project one, which where we are doing the reverse building of the project. So it says email drafting assistant. So as a student and as a faculty, a lot of you might be sending emails day to day, right? And there has to be some sort of automated tool that is linked probably to your email itself, right? Nowadays, Outlook and everything has the suggestions, but it won't give you a complete content, right? Including the subject, body, and if you have to change the tone of it into a professional or an informal or a formal, this is where you can do it. So this is how the UI should look like, and this is the output should look like. What is the input fields? It says to. So which means either you are sending it to your HOD, either you are sending it to a principal, right? It can be anyone. So you can mention the receiver's name. Usually in college domain, we mention them as, or we address them as to principal, to HOD, or to HOD ma'am, like that. We don't directly say to Parvati ma'am, something like that, right? So what we do, we say to HOD ma'am. So likewise, you can mention the role so that GenAI can understand that to whom you are sending this email and can frame the email professionally. Okay, that's one thing. Second thing is context. So you're writing an email to HOD ma'am for what purpose? Maybe you are taking some leave. Maybe you are, as a faculty suggesting some kind of FDP program to be conducted in our department, and you are probably sending some requirements. Okay, that would be the context. And then the tone. So you want to be friendly, you want to be, because when you send emails to alumni, you, of course, you have to be professional, but you also have to be sounding such a way that the bonding between the college and the alumni is still the same. That kind of expressions you need to convey through the email, right? So that you can do by setting the tone in the UI itself. So now once you set these parameters in the input field, the output should look like Streamlit UI with input fields and a generate email button. Okay, which should generate or curate an email based on the input fields which you have given. All right. Is the problem statement clear? Any doubts? Offline. Let me ask first offline. Is there any doubts? No. Okay. Online students or participants, could you please comment if you have any doubts or anything that I needs to repeat? You can unmute yourself and then we can have a conversation. So whoever is clear, you can get started. Let me meanwhile interact with the online folks. Okay. So so please start with one faculty and students. Okay. So that you guys help faculty, and faculty should help you in the prompting because they are the experienced people. So they should give you the right prompt. So take their help from for the prompting. Okay. Yes. Yes. Online folks, if you have any doubts or issues, please put it in the chat, or please unmute. We can talk directly and we can discuss whatever the issue is. So student coordinators, I hope the problem statement is clear for you guys wherever you are. Yeah. So online folks, just in case if you if you have started coding and then if you face any issues, don't worry. What we will do is we will address individually. Like we will create a breakout rooms, and then we will add you there. We already have our student coordinators and our program coordinators who would help you personally on executing the code or the aspect that we are looking at. Okay, so please feel free to get this task done easily. Okay. 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 But these guys should also be there in that room. All the coordinators. Are they, do you know the names? Rupanand sir. Go there. You go. Let's see who builds this project first. Come on. And I will maintain the leaderboard. Okay, from now onwards, I will maintain the leaderboard. So, for example, if Parvati ma'am is doing, then I would say Parvati ma'am and team, Indra ma'am and team, Atara, and Prashant sir and team. And just because you are a coordinator, you can't skip. You should also do it. And students, one request: when you are tagged with faculty, they might be attending today as the first session. Listen, students, please listen. So I request you to do one thing. That is, you might have got some familiar and some hands-on on the implementation of the Generative part. So some faculties might have left in the halfway due to some other commitments like classes and all of that. So just make them understand that what you're doing. Okay, don't just blindly copy paste. Okay, so just ask them that this is what it does. You don't have to go line by line. Just explain what the code does, what things are how things are happening there. Okay, good. I would like to repeat for the online folks. So if anyone has any doubts while implementing this, please let us know. We will add you to one of the breakout rooms where our coordinators are there. So they will connect with you personally and address whatever issues that you have. Okay. So please feel free to put a message or unmute and then talk to us. Okay, okay, here, excuse me, can I know how many groups are there in this room?
If there is an issue, then we can contribute.
Let's start from here. Let's start from here. How many? You should tell how many are there, and then who is the faculty is with you.
You can segregate. Okay.
Address us, faculty and team. Ma'am, your name. Dr. Manjula ma'am and team. Next, Amruta ma'am and team.
Wonderful. Sorry? Maltesh Ram. Okay, Maltesh Ram, sir and team. Okay. Suma ma'am and team. Okay. Ma'am, could you please join any one of the teams? Nearest team possible. Nearest team possible. Maybe Maltesh sir's team you can join.
There are 7 teams.
7 teams. Make a note, Chetan. Make a note in Excel. First, let's assess accordingly. Please, please. Can one of you from each team please come here? One of you from each team please come here and give your details here so that we record them. One of you from each team. Chetan, please collect their names.
Or let them type. Yeah, I just priced it, but let me announce first again. Okay, Anna. So online folks, let me give the notification once again. So what I was saying is we have a breakout rooms. While you build this problem statement, if you come across any issues, please let us know. We will add you to a breakout room where our coordinators will address you individually and then make sure that you run this code successfully. Okay, so if you need that assistance, please, we request you to put up the messages in the chat section. Okay, I'm sure yesterday you guys, some of you faced some of the issues, so let's solve this today. Okay, so please let us know. So basically, when you're entering these details, you need to enter the group name, like the faculty and team, and then your member's name as well. Okay. Okay, you guys go. Then let me call like this. Okay, I don't want to waste your time. That's why. Maybe first team you come, first and second team. This side teams you come off. This side team.
You guys are functioning. Can I get group other like leader from other group? Can I get some student coordinator?
Excuse me, this side, one member. Can I request this side one member to come here and give your thing? Just one member you can come. Everybody, give your details.
Yeah, not yet. Can you share? But put it in a text file and then share.
Or share in WhatsApp. WhatsApp and Teams you can share.
I was using my own.
Share. So that yeah, directly paste in chat.
Just you have to put it in Zoom and then WhatsApp.
Yeah, directly you can put.
No, no, no.
It, nothing will happen.
Sure.
Yeah, in WhatsApp and Zoom nothing will happen.
Okay.
It's not exposing Google.
Okay, okay. Hello, everyone. Online folks and offline folks. There is one important thing without which you can't run this code. What is it? API key. So we are sending it right away. Please check.
Did you see this? Did you see that the one they already made something, but I asked them to create it.
So let me repeat this again. Online participants and offline participants, we have shared API key, a fresh API key. Please don't use the previous one because it doesn't exist anymore. So kindly, please use the recent who sent Chetan, you sent.
No, you said.
Oh, so I have only sent now on WhatsApp and as well as on Zoom as well. So please copy and use that API key. And whoever has completed, they have to come here and then say that, say your name and then say completed. Only then it is completed. Sir.
I already see some of the teams are almost got it. Yeah, I think it's using some. Plus, you can also change the course.
It should be changed. Yes.
Hope. I would like to, clear one thing here. So whatever we are building is obviously GenAI based applications, correct? So do not build a regular expression or an NLP based expression. Make sure you have the OpenAI key structure in your code included, such that when you include the API key on the tool or in the code, then it should work. All right. So do not one more thing. Do not follow the same thing what we have said. This is just for your reference, but you can improve on the prompt. Online folks, I hope this task is gettable, and you all are able to build this, right? Asha AS. Who is Asha here? Asha is the faculty. Classroom. Okay. Okay. Ma'am, you should use OpenAI key, or if it's student Asha, you have to use OpenAI key and then make it a GenAI application. Remember, we are implementing a GenAI application. So make sure you use the OpenAI key which we have put up here. Oh, so can we pin this message by any chance?
Yes, done.
Done. With OpenAI key?
Yes, yes, you.
Okay, then one of you has to come here and then announce that so and so team has finished. See, make sure you see from every perspective and everything is right or not. Okay.
From Manjula ma'am, we finished the project.
Okay. Now let me see. Can we connect this? Oh, if they've joined, right? Have you joined the Zoom call? Okay.
Allow them to share their leadership.
Log in. First log in to Zoom. Okay. Log into Zoom. One second, 1 second. Take this off from here. Log in and come back.
This as well. What we have created directly. I can show like use a prompt.
See. No, from browser you can access to. You don't have. If you don't have, you have to install, I guess. Because it will be better to the online folks, and for the everyone, whoever has joined the meeting to see. Yeah, yeah. Launch. Click ಮಾಡಿ. Join from your browser coding. Do you have that? Okay, cool. Share ಮಾಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ. And you have to also add few lines, okay, how you did it. One of you can do it. And what is the prompt? That is the main thing, okay. Prompt, what you have used, that you have shown up, and then how you have done it. Two things. And also, yes ma'am, just say it orally, that's all. And one request is, maybe you can include ma'am, Manjula ma'am and team, the prompt used is this in the chat, so that people can be aware of it. Yeah, yes ma'am. Yeah, they'll show. Right. Oh, sir, tell me, sir. And once you're done, come here, announce and share your screen. And make sure you log into the Zoom call and come here. Asha ma'am. Huh? Someone called me? Oh, okay, okay. Someone has switched on the mic, I guess. Whoever has joined here, could you please switch off your mic? And that is why I'm calling you guys to come here and then announce. Able. No, no, no. One of us have switched on the mic. That's why. Yeah, please upload your output, in the chat section, online folks, so that we can check. Oh, he has to change the settings. What is the ID? What is the ID, ma'am? Preeti. Sahana. Sahana ante.
Yeah, and Excel, I guess, or full stack.
What?
You have to show her as big a screen, right? Maybe just share the screen. I don't know how to share this.
So, online folks, just in case if you have joined the meeting halfway, okay, let me first, can you click on the hide button? Can you zoom a little bit? Yeah, come from the top, come from the top. Okay, so what, Manjula ma'am and team, can we have some big round of applause for Manjula ma'am and team? So basically, they are meeting the requirement by giving the three text fields which we asked for as an input. The first one is we are fixing the two, which is the two role or anything like that. Then the context, which is it says 3 days leave, okay, and the tone is formal. Once they click on generate email, can you come down? Can you come down, ma'am? Yeah. So the email is generated according to the tone, to the HOD, and then uh, what was it? The context, which is I think exactly the same. But you have to also specify. There are some points to improve. What are those? You have to specify in the prompt, say, or in the context, saying that what is that you want for exactly 3 days leave. Okay, but between what to what date? All of these details wherever it is giving bracket, right? It means that those are dynamic fields, and that is something you have to already deal it in the prompt section, but not in the input section. Understood? So can you improve those changes, minute changes?
Stop sharing.
Okay, let's share.
Share to message only or message.
Can I get the other group members? Now we have only 8 group open.
All of you gave group details. All of you
Not
gave
given.
group details. Yeah, share the PPT.
We do the breakout. Should we share to the main session and as well as the breakout room or not?
You can share both. Share both. Oh, wait. What if they are sharing the screen? Don't disturb them. Just share here and then go and check.
No one is there as of now.
It's the server saying there are some people. Yeah, and go to the let the screen be no screen. Chetan, make a note that email curator, add the project name as email curator, and then the DD, yeah, project name, and then beside rank or order or something. Yeah, rank would do. Next, so right, bus. Project name under you can put first one as email generator or email curator, and then put rank as one for Manjula ma'am and team.
That is the individual project.
Yeah. So Sahana, you should also put the prompt that you have used once you are done fine tuning in the chat, Zoom chat. Sir, done? Vishant sir? Kalpana ma'am and team, done? Any issues? Done. So you have to come and announce here if you are done. You are doing in system. Acha, okay. If you're doing in system, make sure you log into the Zoom and then share your screen and then show. So remember one thing, we are recording the order in which you come and then we are allotting the ranks. So first one goes to Manjula ma'am and team and we have given rank 1. Now if you come faster, you will get good ranking. Online folks, there are breakout rooms created. Okay, if you are facing any issues, please ping us. Our coordinators and breakout room coordinators are checking your messages. They will add you to the breakout room and you can get the issues solved individually on the call itself. Okay, so please feel free. Is any group here facing any issues? No. You should share in the group Zoom. Oh, there is a below link join through browser. Click on that. And whichever ID you are logging in from, ask Rupanand sir to or Indra ma'am to allow you to join. Introversion is also available. Done with all changes? Then please share. Share back and then let's start discussing. Sorry?
I'll share this to you only.
Ah,
So
okay.
that you can
ABHI ABHI dot AB04. ABHI dot AB04. IG block. Yes, yes, please. Let me stop sharing. Yes, please. Let me change the view. Sorry, ma'am. Yours is also done. Now the competition is beginning. Very good. Okay. Show me the updated version, ma'am. Manjula ma'am and team. You are viewing Amrita screen. Who is Amrita here? Okay, Amrita ma'am is already presented. Okay, let me finish that. Amrita ma'am and team, just give us like 1 minute. Okay, they have the improvised version, so let me check. Okay, come down. Sir, 1 second, 1 second, I'll come. So come down. So what have you given? The HOD, CSC department. So you mentioned the department and college name as well. And then you are being more elaborated on the context wise. So you got the difference between first mistake and the now the refined one. So that is what you need to do always. Then the tone is formal. Very good. Come down. Come down. So whatever value you have specified, right? All of it is reflecting dynamically. Correct. You don't have to. You don't have any box kind of a thing mentioned now. So that's how you need to do. Understood the concept? Cool. That's a good one. Yeah. Dot 8004. Yes, ma'am. Parvati ma'am, please come. Okay. Okay. Sure. No. Wait. Let them first share the screen and then show. Then you enter the details. See, you have to be bold enough. That day only I told, no? If not now, then you can't never ever. Okay. Okay, sir.
so that you can directly show the ranking.
My email ID
The email ID.
or WhatsApp. Okay, wait. Okay, Amrita, I'm sharing the screen. Okay, ma'am is entering HOD CSC from Amrita Varshini, ma'am, and then email content or message. Okay, I'm Amrita requesting for issue vacation. Ma'am, wait. So here, this is not the body of the email. Okay, this is not the body of the email or the starting part of the email. Okay, you just have to mention the reason for you writing the email. So in other terms, to put it in simple terms, it's like the subject of the email. Okay, so yeah, but make sure you elaborate so that Gen AI can understand it very well. That's it. Yes, requesting for issue vacation spelling VSEA. Okay, I think it will understand. No, it is not integrated. I guess just check madi. Prompt should be checked. I guess once prompt is not working. Yes, ma'am. Excuse me, one more announcement, please. I'm so sorry, I forgot this. When you are using the code, there might be model equals to GPT hyphen. What is that model that you're using? See the code, see the code, see the code and tell me. Sorry, GPT 3.5 turbo, right? No one is using GPT 4, right? Because if you use, then you will quickly, finish off the credits. And again, we have to spend a few more dollars on that. You've already spent enough. So please use 3.5 turbo only. GPT hyphen 3.5 hyphen turbo. Let me send that message in the chat. Online participants, I request you all to pay attention here. There was one notification I forgot to announce. When you are using the code or a model, right, a particular GPT model, make sure you use GPT 3.5 turbo, okay, because we have shared the API, right? So if you use 4 or 4.0, then it will definitely use a lot of tokens, both input tokens and output tokens, and leading to finishing of the credits. Okay, so please be careful with that and kindly use GPT 3.5 turbo only. Okay, yeah. Just wanted to this thing.
No, you don't need to log in. Can you share? Can you go to the link? Whatever I've sent in the WhatsApp,
No, no, it's not.
you can directly access that. Check it. Can you edit it? Check me.
Read only. This was open and read only.
Edit work. Click on
Oh,
edit
okay,
work.
okay, okay. Be able to make it after they have closed the workbook. Close the workbook. Close the workbook. Yeah, they call him.
It's working.
Ah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, he's coming. He's coming. He's coming. Is everything okay? Are you facing an issue? Okay. Okay, okay. Uh, able. Okay. Just trying to create one new Excel file, so please give me some time. Yep. Yeah, yeah. Which team? Arun sir and team. Okay. Okay.
our email, phone number,
Okay.
give date and start date and end date of our leave,
Uh-huh.
add context,
Okay.
select person, and
Okay. Okay. Cool. Can you share your screen? You know how to do it? Ask them. Can one of you help them to log into Zoom and then share the screen? Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure. That is saying still, not editable. That's why I'm creating my own.
Download and
Download, huh?
download and then use directly. Download and add in the Google Sheet.
I can download it. I'll download. Done it, Chetan. I'll share my screen. Okay. So after
Screen share.
who was the second team who presented here? Parvati. Okay. So Parvati ma'am's presented second, and then who's coming third? But you guys have to still do some changes. You have to share your screen. Then we will discuss. Then I'll award the rank. Any issues? Come up. He'll come. He'll come. Abel, wherever you are, can you please come to the lab once? Thank you. Yes, whoever wants to share the screen, who is sharing? Please share. So who is logging in? What is the ID? Indira ma'am, are you getting any requests? Okay. Okay, okay, thank you. So this is Arun sir and team. So, okay, see, all of you, can you please give 10 seconds of your time here? Online participants, even you guys also please focus. So, the UI that I asked for is not similar to the UI that I see here. Okay, so is it an improved version or not? Right? This is like a proper tool where you accept some of the parameters and then enter some details and then you give up generate the content, right? So you have to think in terms of the designer also. Plus, you should also think in terms of the user as well. How easy and how easy you're gonna make their life, and then make this tool a wonderful tool. Okay, please apply this logic with every other tool from now onwards. Okay, let's get started. What are you all including? First is the full name, and then your email ID, okay, and then okay, let me ask you one thing. This tool only works for one particular context, that is leaves. Correct? What if leaves only, right? Otherwise, what if you want to maybe send a personal note to HOD map? So this is not flexible enough. It's okay. This is also a learning, but make sure when you design the tool, it should be flexible enough for every other situation. Okay. But this is a good tool for the leave application. Okay. Okay. Let's go further. But you guys understood the feedback. We should incorporate that as well. Okay. Come back. Now select the date and then phone number. Give some random number. Random number. Yeah. Then come here. What do you want to do? Why are you writing this email? Vacation with principal. Can you change to something else because we have already seen vacation example? Maybe a business trip, industrial trip that you are, you know, culture trip. Some, yes, ah, it goes by the context that you are setting. Yeah. So if you see the other outputs which Angela ma'am and others gave, and here also you are now Savia is setting the some context. It says sick leave to principal. Okay, she can be more specific here and then get the response accordingly. Okay, so this is where it matters. Whatever you're giving here, because vacation is common across the IT employees also. We also ask for vacations. You guys also ask for vacations. That is why it is mostly generalizing and giving it in that form. Yes, because the context here is sick leave to principal. What happened?
Segment box options create.
Uh-huh. So this idea is given by ma'am. Yeah, okay. But usually you have better ideas from you receive email.
This is electronic communication.
Okay. What does it say? So based on the department, it is good. That's good. It will go to the respective HOD. It includes, yeah. Anyways, usually email IDs are csc at pdit.ac.in or something like that, right? Yeah. Good. Good. 1 second, let me just finish this. I'll come to you. Okay. So HOD, CSC, Sneha, follow up on proposal, meeting request. Okay. Who is presenting here? Okay. You guys are done? Okay, wait. Let them. Anyways, they have shared. Let me share. This is Amrita ma'am thing, right? Okay, ma'am. Okay. Two and Sneha. Follow up on proposal. Okay, meeting request. I would like to schedule a meeting to discuss our upcoming project. Please let me know your availability. Very good. Come down. Okay, professional. Click on generate email again. Can you please click on generate email again? Where are you using the API key directly in the code? Huh? There. Where are you using the API key? You have to use no. That is the catch. It's okay. Take your time. Implement again. Okay. Yes, Xavier and team. Can you please present back? Peter, where are you? Yeah, first click them and then we can connect. Let's see. Let's quickly see. Can you share your screen? No, I was talking about industrial visit that you want probably maybe to ISRO, right? Something like that. Requ- Hey, 1 second. Industrial visit to ISRO. That is the context. Okay. ISRO, comma Bangalore. You can say maybe so that it gets the location and office. Bangalore. So Another one thing, important thing, when you're giving the prompt or the context or input to the Gen AI, make sure you give comma, full stop, hyphen, all of that. If you give, it will understand much better way. So what is the generated email? Subject is confirmation of industry visit to ISRO Bangalore. Very good. Again, this is not dynamic, no? Yeah, what is the recipient's name? You should add, make it dynamic. And then as per our previous discussion, the visit is scheduled from, yeah, it's fine. Okay. It downloads in what format? Text file. Okay, fine. Yeah, sometimes you might have to draft an email and then probably send it to the class coordinator, right? You can't directly send to HOD ma'am, right? So that's a good option as well. Very good. Great, but you need little more improvements on the response. It cannot be box that attribute. Okay, it has to have some value. Yeah, make the changes. Online folks, please respond back. I hope this breakout room is helping you all. Okay, please. Okay. Okay, this is generated by where are the numbers? Yes. It is reflecting whatever you have given there. Here. Okay, so you have given this copy. But sometimes you have to like edit some of the things right after discussion. This person might ask, oh, edit. Maybe he might not be okay with the person. This is an option to yes, ma'am. So now, good addition. See, all of these is adding copy for them, download for them, these improve user experience. So you're focusing on user experience. That's why I said when you design, you should think from both the sides, design way and the user experience. This is from which thing? Cloud search team, right? Yeah, first you make the changes, but I'll definitely announce. Okay, who's coming next? Which team? Sima ma'am's team. Okay. You can share the screen directly. You don't have to all of them, come here. Share the screen and then let me know which team you're from. That's it. Okay.
You can pick from changes and then
So what I do is
You can show participants also online participants. That means people are working.
you can just do like this. This if you rotate the first thing.
Okay.
What we did do is, yeah, so you can do it.
Okay, only 3 teams presented. What about the next ones? From online, we have got no. From online, we have got some requests for the breakout rooms. So they are dealing with some errors and all of that. So maybe once they're done, then we can come back to it. Yes, whoever is coming on the screen, please present. Okay. Hey, why are you guys sharing at the right time when the other team is ready? Wait, other team, please give us 2 minutes. Please share, please share. And follow up on proposal, okay? Following up on the proposal I sent last week, okay? And then click on generate email now, please. Okay, 1 second. Okay. One second. Follow up on project proposal. Dear HOD, thanks again. I'm ready to follow up the project proposal. Can you do one thing? Can you specify a topic? Project proposal on Gen AI or machine learning. Other on the topic what you want to let's see if it gets reflected there. Follow up on project proposal on say machine learning or something. Yeah, Gen AI. Done. Okay. Yes. So subject is changed. Follow up on project proposal on Gen AI. Proposals for Gen AI that I submitted to last week. Yes. Now it makes sense, right? Understood? How do you basically update the code? Then we will. Okay. But I think you can include more other options, right? Like download option. Download as text is there, but convert it as button. Think better on the button bit because we are talking about the UI. Button. Yes. Oh, clear is there. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay, nice. Now everyone are getting into my shoes now. Yes. Please share. Please share. Please tell your team name, and then let's talk about this. Suman Amstein. Okay. Uh, yes. Yeah. Suman will be very happy. Usually she has the doubts, after sessions, sir, how to do this, how to do that. So I'm sure. Man, I hope this exercise is helping you now, man. Suman. This exercise is helping you in some way, right? How to?
How to? Why? It's okay. It's okay. This is just first one. You are ಇದನ್ನ steps ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇದೇ steps next project ಅಲ್ಲಿ implement ಮಾಡೋಣ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾವು lunch ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ. Okay? Yeah. So what is this? Why? Which team is this? Which team? Wait. Once they have already booked the slot. Okay, that's wait. Yes, please. Share. ಮತ್ತೆ share ಮಾಡಿ. Are you sharing a screen? Yeah. Have you joined this link first of all? Now you share. What's your name? Suma ma'am. Okay. Anna also. Oh, super. Yes, I think now Suma ma'am is present. Okay, good. Email drafting assistant, principal requesting sick leave for 3 days, formal, desired length, short, medium, long, okay. Translate to Kannada, illu ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, okay. Okay, you are doing. Okay, final email. But does it make sense in Kannada? Have you checked it? Yeah, okay. Can you go above? Can you go above? Requesting sick leave for 3 days. Can you change this to something else and let's test the tool now? Can you ask HOD to share some examination timetable or something now? Maybe, right? V2 examination timetable or something. Yes, ma'am. Okay. What is the inclusion that you have made? Yeah. Which change and reflecting. I'm very happy today. But I hope online participants also. I heard that some of you are joining the breakout groups. I just got to know. I hope the issues are getting solved with this assistance. Others, please, if you have tried, share the screenshot of the output in the chat section so that we can comment on it, okay? And then give some feedback. Okay. Who knows Spanish there? Huh? Suma ma'am knows the word. Suma ma'am, what's your mother tongue? Kannada only. Kannada. Yes, can you come down? Yes, ma'am. After this thing, you can check. Can you change to English? Fast over. Yes, request for review of exam timetable and we are at the department. I hope this is possible. I'm writing to kindly request the latest examination timetable. You will greatly appreciate. Okay. And what is the tone you have selected? Formal. Okay. Is there any option like professional? Yeah. Do you have it? No, right? So can you add professional? And then I want you to copy this content separately in one window and then with the professional separately and then see the difference of the two. Okay. And then let me know whatever you have understood. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, could you please share? Anjulam D ma'am is sharing now. Okay. Super. Yeah. Now, Indra, there is competition. Yes. You want to? Okay. 1 second. Let's ma'am. I'm not sharing them.
Okay, just to give a gist of what's happening here online to the online participants. I know there's a lot of chaos and disturbance today, unlike yesterday, which was like completely silent. Today, I'm not sure if in hospital we might expect some rain in the evening. Okay, so basically what's happening here is we have allotted groups, and then each one is allotted with a faculty and some students, and they are doing it right away, and they're coming and expressing their tools with some addition facilities on the tool apart from whatever we have asked them to do. So it's going good. That's why there's a lot of chaos, and then there's competition between the faculties and the students. Okay, that's the kind of environment we are. I hope the same you guys are also feeling. Please share your experience on unmute, and then please come and talk to us. Otherwise, you can just send us a message in the chat section. Yes, ma'am. Who is next? Ma'am wanted to share, right?
Are you able to see the screen? Are you able to see the screen? Because this thing.
Sriraksha? Who is Sriraksha? Okay. Let's talk. Upan sir. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So 55. 1 o'clock. Sriraksha, would you please show the tool and then start explaining? Should go to the tool. Okay, AI mail assistant. Okay. Compose a new mail. What should the email say or be about? Instead of compose a new mail, I think we should select theme of a new mail. Something because compose will be like complete body and section and all of that. Oh, okay. So you're including one shot. एक मार दो टुकड़ा type. Okay. Okay. Done. Let's try this out then. Oh, okay, you have a drop down on the left hand side. Choose an action, compose email. Okay, 1 second. What are the options you have? Reply to an email, summarize email. Can I see what does have reply to email?
Reply to means some mail I have created.
Okay, okay.
Reply to someone. Like that we have.
Okay, okay.
First we should compose, later we go.
अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है sure. To generate subject. We need Wi-Fi in labs, okay? From students. Okay. Let's check this output, everyone. Could you please be silent? Can you come down? Sriraksha, can you come down? Yeah. Show me request for Wi-Fi installation in lab. Here at the department B, 6 semester students are writing to express our need to Wi-Fi install lab. Okay, good. Can you come down last? Come yeah. Inside the 6 semester. Okay, good. Good job. One second.
Any questions on this? Can you go to the next components, please? Because I didn't expect that to be there, so I'm just asking what is there. That's why. Compose email is done. Now, yeah, do one thing. Wait for reply. I think you have to copy this content and then paste it.
We need a mail, they don't need
Yes, yes. Consider this is a mail that you got. Let's assume that HOD ma'am has got this email. Then what to do? Show me that. How would you like to reply? Accept meeting, decline. So is this just about the meeting only? Or expect some reply something positive, maybe, right? Okay, just say
whatever way you want to, it is coming, that's all.
just type reply a positive response. Just type like that. Reply back a positive response. Positive response. Now click on generate reply. Wait. Thank you for the. Okay. Dear Sixer. So this is what we want, right?
Yes.
To change the receiver name and then the content inside it. Okay. Let's see if it makes sense. Thank you for bringing up the need for Wi-Fi connectivity in the labs. I appreciate your proactive approach. Very good. Can you come to the last? Is it changing the signature? Yes, because end of the department. Good. Can we have a round of applause? Oh, there was another third option. No, can you please show that? Acha, summarize this.
Which mail you want to either send by students or
Yeah.
HODs?
Now let's assume that students are summarizing HOD's ma'am's mail.
HODs mail.
Can you copy this?
Copy that and you ask.
Yeah. Copy this. Generate summary. Yeah. So see, it is highlighting the important points of the email, right? So I think it's the best, the prompt statement, which is because why I say best is because it doesn't just have the email sending option. It has various. Once you get the email, what to do? Once you reply, what to do? And once you have to summarize it, what to do? Okay. So I think good one.
Question, answer, and summary.
Nice. Good one. Yes, someone is also asking. Yes, Prashant search team, right? So where is Prashant sir? Okay. Yes. Kalpana ma'am's team, huh? Okay. You will share now. What's your name? Anushri. You want to share when sir is there so that whatever feedback that I'm giving, it should be valuable, right? So we'll wait for sir, okay? Don't mind. Okay, yes. Kalpana ma'am, please share. Okay. Share the details. Okay, professor. Seeking for leave. Ma'am, seeking for leave, boring topic, ಬೇರೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು include ಮಾಡಿ. Maybe debarring a student or something. Dance competition, okay. What? I don't think so it'll understand. VT Fest, Chandra? I don't think so it'll understand. You should elaborate. Okay, let's see the output and why I'm saying that. Let's see. Come down. Invitation to VTU Fest. I hope this email finds out that to formally invite. You are inviting to for the VTU Fest. Oh, okay. You are the conductor. We should invite for PDIT Fest. I'm not VTU Fest. Oh, okay, cool. Does the subject make sense? The body and all. Good, but please try to add some more things in the next set of projects. Okay. I hope everyone is done. Yes, ma'am. Tell me. Check. Follow up on the project proposal. Okay. Oh, writing style you have modified. Okay. Bullet points. I wanted to follow up on the proposal I sent last week. Looking forward to hearing your feedback and discussing next step. Okay. Optional signature. You mean to say to authenticate the overall message? Okay, good. That is actually a good point. And once you generate, yeah. So if you understand actual scenario, be it dean ma'am, HOD ma'am, principal sir, all of these folks, they look for the right points. They don't look for the full story, right? What do you want in the end? That is what they want, and this is the good way of putting up the right points in bullets. Good. So imagine, considering all the improvements, wherever I said good, 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 if it is all incorporated in one tool, isn't it a wonderful and beautiful tool, right? Thank you, ma'am. Have lunch, please. Yeah, please, please. Download email is also there. Okay. Okay. Cool, ma'am. Nice. Tanushri, Prashant sir and team, we will come back from lunch, and the first thing that we do is we will take your feedback on the. You have to show the tool, okay?
Process ನಡೀತದೆ ರವಿ ಸರ್ ಇನ್ನೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ತಗೊಂಡು so we'll not close it, we'll leave it as it is.
We'll probably send a message now so that people will understand that we have.
So what we'll do is like even 5 minutes or 10 minutes we are not. 10 minutes ಬಿಟ್ಟಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ we'll say like we are going to close the session. Morning session we are going to close that. Afternoon session, whatever, even though if it is not completed also, till whatever the process they have done, they can share the screen and they can explain. So half an hour we'll have some sharings, whatever the work they have. Half an hour. Now anyway, we have break down everyone into our teams.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll close that and then we'll.
Yes. You want to announce? Yes. What is it? So this is actually to make it more. I will put the rank. Don't worry. Okay. Thank you. There's only one member in your team, Shiraksha. There's only one member in your team. You have included only. Oh, Aishwarya. Okay, done. Okay, ma'am. So that Dean ma'am need not even look at the screen. Especially when you're in a meeting, no. With principal and you can't open the phone. Or convert into audio. Oh yeah, that's a good view. Kalpana ma'am. Share ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ? Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Sorry. So sorry. Order
Sir, we shared 3 times, sir.
screen.
Yeah, but
yeah,
I always asked to change something. No, it was not.
No, sir, you didn't ask first time we shared. Another time you asked, we changed this.
Okay, don't worry. This is Suma ma'am. This Kalpana ma'am. Family. This is 6. This is 7. This is questions. Okay. Okay, what we will do is don't take this order or I've changed from now rank to order because the competition is going serious. I don't want any fights at the end of the session. So what I'm just doing is changing the name as order. Okay. Now like faculty usually take the average of some of the internals. Okay. Let's because we're gonna do much more projects further. We will take average of the order that you're gonna at the end of the day. Based on that, we will post the ranking on the Google Classroom for today, which will be referred as leadership board. Okay.
That will also.
Whatever all the students are created, is there any possibility where we can post it on our website? So the validity day, we can say that our student or a parents have done these things. Yeah,
You can ask one of the students who is like testing coding and give this problem sets. They will combine all the tools into one particular stream. So one particular tool.
maybe
All that they have to do is, yeah, all that these guys have to do is each group they have to upload their project folder into a specific space so that the student can access this folder and
Google Drive.
yeah, Google Drive. We will create one now in the classroom. Let them upload.
So for afternoon session, what new we are having now, they will expect new things. We have lessons there.
We will have home projects.
Because how they have already. Sir was asking, what new, will allow students to add new things. Then I said that they have already added.
Opportunity to explain something. Okay, so I just want to announce something. One second, I'll come there. So basically, here one of the who was the faculty by the way? Arun sir. So Arun sir and team, basically they have included one interesting factor. Yeah, Arun sir and team has included a one interesting factor, and that is SMTP server. What is this SMTP server? Is you want a trigger or a notification, correct? For example, I get an email from HOD ma'am. So in Android, what happens? I will get a notification, right? That is a trigger, basically. So usually that kind of stuff we do in IT, wherein we send a trigger to our email IDs, and then in that trigger only we will provide the body of the email, the content of the email, which will be like a automated message. So now tomorrow, this can be used in any kind of aspect. If a faculty has gone to the class and taken some subject and attendance is also done, then you can probably trigger to the respective person. And if the student is absent, then you can trigger the respective parent saying that the student was not present today. That kind of triggers that can be implemented using SNTP, and Arun sir team has implemented it. So can we have a round of applause? So now, if you ask, the credits goes to whom, right? All these credits of thinking little out of the box, all these SMTP, I'm definitely sure these guys did not know before the FTP, correct? Yeah. So now I'm not taking the credit. I'm not also giving the credits to anyone else here, but I'm going to give the credits to people who have used the GenAI in that aspect for their brains, for their innovative way of thinking, right? Correct. So do you see the progress that students can make, right? That is why I'm saying once you build the simplest of the simplest application, don't just settle with it. Build. Now see how many versions we have got from one team, all of the teams, right? You minimum have 2 or 3 versions now. Yeah, correct. So this is how you progress and make use of Gen AI in becoming experts. I'm definitely sure all of this, if you're able to do by next year, I'm definitely sure if you practice the same thing by next year when you get into placements,
you will be building like a amazing tools that I can show. No, Chetan, what do you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so all the very best for that.
It was right.
So let's break for lunch now, Gopalan sir. Yeah. Let's break for lunch. Let's come back after the lunch. At what time, sir?
2:15.
2:15. 1:13. 2:13. 2:13 or 2:15. Please come back.
2:30.
30.
2:30.
Okay, please come back at 2:30. We will see you guys again at 2:30. Thank you so much.